Hello, 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 and welcome to my channel, Anne's Aesthetics. If you are a returning viewer, I want to thank you so much for coming back. If you're new, hello. This is Anne's Aesthetics, where we're going to be doing painting tutorials or just relaxing time lapses for those that just want to watch. It's whatever you'd like. But today we're going to be doing something super trippy hippie. This is going to be a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin smoking a ghost. We won't say any much more about that because, there's guidelines, but it could be, a cigarette, could be other things, who knows? But I always like to start out with drawing out what I'm going to be painting today, and I just follow the reference photo. This is the artist and the painting that originally inspired us today. I loved the colors, just the vibe of everything. So we are going to be doing that one today. Be sure to check out the original artist, see if maybe they sell prints or the original canvases. Definitely go support them. But here I'm just gonna vibe with you and chill with you while I paint what I want to paint, I guess. One of my favorite parts about this painting is the fact that the smoke is in the shape of a ghost. I think that is perfect. If it was just the pumpkin and, the thing in his hand with some smoke, it wouldn't be as cool. But the fact that we're making it a ghost, I do like. So that's what I'm doing right here, is just drawing out the smoke, where I'm going to place it. So just want to take a moment and thank everybody for their support. I cannot believe we are at 221 subscribers last time I checked. I never thought I'd get to this point, which I know it's small, but when I first started this channel, I really went into it thinking I'm going to put the work in, but I don't know what the outcome is going to be. I didn't think I was going to get very far, and then all of a sudden I started getting 50, 100, 150, 200, and I just feel like we are going to continue to grow from here. And I love the people that are coming to my channel. They are all positive, happy, and if they're not happy, they're at least being nice to each other, and hopefully we can build each other up and, build a community that truly cares about one another. But right here, what I'm doing is I'm taking bright yellow and a small brush, and I'm just going to do the background of the canvas painting today. Making sure to get in between these smoke lines. This is the small details that add up over time to make it look super good. So don't really mess around with this step, I guess. If you're gonna do it, if you're just watching, just keep chilling, vibing. But if you're actually gonna paint this, don't mess around with that step. Like I said, focus on it, make it crisp, precise. Let's keep it a moving. Crisp, precise. I think it's starting to look so good with that little ghosty on that side. I've been really obsessed with ghosties this season, which is weird, but I just had a brilliant painting idea. I need to do an Addams Family painting. That is a must. I gotta write that down. Back to the current painting, though. We're going to take Outrageous Orange. Or, no, I think I actually switched it. I showed Outrageous Orange, but I had to do Jack-o'-lantern because I feel like every time I paint a pumpkin, I have to use the Jack-o'-lantern shade. I can't just use Outrageous Orange. It doesn't make sense. So this is actually Jack-o'-lantern, and I'm filling in the pumpkin base. I don't think I mentioned it before, but I have in previous videos. But for those that are new here, if you are ever interested in finding the original creator for this canvas painting or the inspiration, you can check out my Pinterest in the bio below, the description box below. And you will find on my Pinterest a board called Art and Drawings. And then under my Halloween section, there is this canvas painting. Now, you could use an acrylic marker, but I felt that using a paintbrush would give me sharper lines that I wanted. So I'm using a paintbrush with some pure white on it to go over the ghost areas that we did not paint to make it bright. And basically, we're actually painting the ghost right now. In the shade Nutmeg Brown, we're going to use this for the stem part of the pumpkin. I'm just going to fill in that entire white space, which is why I love to do the background first, because then it makes it easy to just fill this in and not have to worry about what shape it's got to be. Now, this is one of my favorite parts of the canvas painting tutorial, where we start to outline and draw where all the different things are, and it really makes these things pop. So I'm working on, the thing in his hand first, then I'm working on his hands and legs, and then we'll move on to you. You'll see. I don't want to spoil it. If you don't have a black acrylic paint marker, you can always just use black paint as well. I just wanted to balance it out a little bit in this painting, so I wanted to use the acrylic marker. And I normally do use an acrylic marker anyways for all of my outlines. This is my paint palette for the moment. I've switched out. I'm going to be taking a green color acrylic marker as well, and you can use paint, and you're going to use the same method that you would as I am using my acrylic marker. But I'm trying to get this thing started. There we go. And I just did a little tiny dot of that acrylic green on the thing he's holding in his hand. If you can't see it, maybe try to zoom in or something. I don't know. But we're working on that ghosty face, and then I'm going to do the outline for the pumpkin. So I'm drawing one line that extends above right there, and then I'm going to do a kind of a square rectangular shape on that side and then connect it down. Y'all are probably wondering why I left that hand just chilling in space earlier, but it's because I had to do multiple layers for that pumpkin, if you remember inspiration photo. So I wanted to wait until I could do the layers for the pumpkin and then put the little armhole in. The face, these are what I call scream eyes, stab eyes. It's just like ghost face, where they're skinnier on the top and they got a little bit of a fatter bottom, and they're curved. So they have a waist, I guess you could call it. That's what I would call it. But it's fatter on the bottom, skinnier on the top, and there is that curve, and I'm just filling it in. And then I'm going to work on the mouth, which is basically a smiley face, but the top line is very straight. And then I just drew little wrinkles, I guess you could call them, for his actual smile. And then I will be filling in the top with black, and then for the bottom there will be one tooth, so I'm just drawing a little square on the bottom. Taking the same acrylic cream marker from before, I am first drawing that first line of the vine, and then the second one. The first one was to make it look like it's wrapping around the stem, and then the second one was to just show that we are at the top with some leaves. Here is the finished pumpkin. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and you'll consider stopping by again. Have a wonderful, happy rest of your day. Bye-bye.